Bruh, I had a major brain alert. Major. Check this shit out. Could somebody please explain why there are so many photos of white people coming in on boats? Specifically, coming here to America on boats. Coming here to America on boats in the 1800s. But I can't find no photos of so-called black people coming here on boats to America. Because according to their history, the last slave ship came here in 1858. Now here's where it get real interesting for me. So my 4 times great-grandmother, Delia Corsi, born around 1820, has an actual photo. And she still look young. So I'm guessing maybe this is 1845, maybe 1850. Where the boat?
Bruh, y'all dudes in y'all 20s is mostly dudes in their 20s and 30s being misled by dudes in their 40s, talking about the transatlantic slave ship didn't happen. Let me answer a few questions. This is not directly at this brother. This is directed by all y'all misled brothers out there. Yes, they have indigenous black dudes that been here. Yes. But guess what? They from Africa, right? They got Native Americans too. They had 2 migrations, 35,000 years ago and 15,000 years ago. So they had indigenous, they had indigenous in Native American, what people talking about indigenous. The indigenous ones, I'm talking about the black people that already was here. It was very scarce, man. It wasn't a lot of us here. Quit talking about we didn't come over here on a slave ship, man. Y'all know we came over in a slave ship. The map gonna speak for itself. Let me break down a simple map for y'all. This shit only take 10 minutes of Google, and I got some common sense, and I've been studying slavery and the transatlantic slave trade for a long time. Let's just talk about the slaves that made it to America. Only 10 million made it to America. The vast majority of them went to Brazil, South America. But let's talk about the 10 million that made it here. Now, slavery lasted 400 years, right? Yes, 400 years. How many days is 400 years? 400 years is 146,000 days. 146,000 days of slavery divided by 10 million humans. That's 68 slaves a day for 146,000 years. Now think about that. Ask yourself in your mind, can they transport 68 slaves a day to America? Yes, the fuck they can. And the slave ships back then, even though there wasn't steam power, there's power by sails, right? But they could hold 200 to 600 men and women, children. They could hold 200 to 600 passengers. So this is very, very possible when you add up the math. About 15 million of them died during the transatlantic slave ship. But we're going to talk about the ones that made it here. Because and all you dudes who think y'all indigenous, I challenge y'all to do an ancestry check. Don't do all that. My grandma was this, my grandma looked like that, and you don't do none of that. Just go check your DNA. Check your DNA. And since you're so indigenous, why you don't know your language? Why you don't own nothing? And why when all the indigenous people be getting their reparations, you don't get nothing? Because your ass came over here, descendants of a slave. And partially, DNA come from a slave master who was white. So your shit gonna be mixed up a little bit. You might, on average, most black people over here, shit gonna hit about 85% West African and then some other European stuff because, you know, the slave masters like to dip. So I'm gonna give you another example why you don't see no damn slave ships. Think about this, right? It became illegal in 1808 to bring slaves to America. They outlawed it. But the last boat didn't come to this motherfucker till 1860. That was the Clotilda. They was looking for that one. But let me break it down to you. So in 1808, they didn't have steamships yet, right? But then in 1818, they started making steamships. So y'all asking, where the fucking slave ships at? Why the fuck would they keep a slave ship? If I put you in a slave ship that's made out of wood and let you shit on a floor for a month straight, imagine what that floor gonna smell like. Imagine what that piece of wood gonna smell like. And if you don't want to imagine, go get a piece of wood and go shit on it for a month. And stand by that piece of wood and piss and shit on it for a month. And wash that bitch and sit it in your living room and see if the smell go away or not. A lot of those slave ships were burned and destroyed. Matter of fact, a lot of them were so outdated, by the time slavery became illegal, 10 years before the steamship was built, why would they keep that shit? Why would they keep an outdated ship all the way up to present day? They're going to repurpose the wood or burn that bitch. Another thing, they said, where the pictures at? They got pictures of other people immigrating coming here. That's the Italians. All the people you see coming, that's Italians and that's Irish people. They start coming over here at the turn of the century. So of course they're going to have pictures. I'm going to tell you why they don't have pictures of slaves on slave ships. This is an easy Google. Just Google when the first camera was invented. I'm not sure, but I think the first camera was invented in 1816. Okay? That's how many years after slavery? 8 years after slavery. So how the fuck you gonna get a picture of slaves from a camera that didn't even exist at the time? And even if they did use the camera up until 1860, when they kept on sneaking motherfuckers over here on slave ships and stuff, you think somebody gonna take a picture of doing something illegal? Because by the time the camera was invented, slavery was illegal. So why would you take pictures of a slave ship that's carrying illegal cargo? They'll repossess the ship, lock you up, and you'll get in trouble. Listen to the dumb shit y'all saying, bro. And cross-reference this shit, bro. Yes, bringing 10 million motherfuckers over here on ships was possible. It was very possible back then. Just do the math yourself. 146,000 days of slavery will bring 68 slaves a day to America. It's that fucking simple. And there's more, but I ain't gonna go into more, and I'm sure you're gonna flood fucking comments, and I ain't gonna even say nothing. I'm gonna send you a motherfucking voice message to answer you, so we don't get nothing confused. I'll give you my number, so I can share all that ignorant ass shit y'all saying down. And I got time to do it. I'm gonna say this in closing. It's shameful that y'all young black men saying the transatlantic slave ship did not happen. Y'all down bad. You don't see no Jewish people saying that the Holocaust didn't happen. Y'all some ignorant ass, boy. Y'all ass is ignorant, bro. For real. And that ain't a direct shot at the dude on the video. I just had time, and that video landed on my lap. Y'all down bad, bro. Motherfucking slaves was put in that bitch from Africa and brought over here. Even the Africans admitted doing this shit. But y'all so stupid now. Y'all believe anything. And y'all got these groups of black men misleading y'all for clicks and selling y'all bullshit t-shirts and bumper stickers that say empowering black shit, where they just collecting money from y'all. You know what? And in closing, most of them dudes who be claiming all that indigenous shit, all that shit, yeah, y'all dress nice, y'all talk nice, but y'all don't be doing shit in y'all community. Y'all will do something probably for y'all family. Most of y'all male chauvinists. Y'all probably do something for y'all family, but y'all don't do nothing for y'all motherfucking community. You want to do something, bro? Y'all motherfuckers in America paying motherfucking taxes. Go vote, go get involved with government, go get involved with your community. Be the police, the firemen, the engineers, and everything that we need in this bitch. Quit playing around, man. Just quit playing with slavery. Y'all know them people came over in ships. And if your ass indigenous, go get your goddamn indigenous money and prove some shit to me. Quit talking.